Perfect. This is going to be my first ever live stream on a computer. So basically from now on, I'm going to be doing my Transformer reviews live streaming because I can actually hold like the figures in two hands and do it perfectly than holding like a phone and trying to do it with one hand. So yeah, I will be doing quite a bit of Transformers today. Maybe at the end, I don't know if I will, but I picked up this guy at Goodwill. It's a Bumblebee. It's a leader class Bumblebee I've never really seen before, but like I don't know. I don't really know what type of Bumblebee if he is. But if you do know, please tell me. We're going to be starting off with a simple Ratchet. This is the Studio Series Movie 1 Ratchet. He says fire department on each side, except on this side it says department fire. I don't know if it'll be backwards. Yeah, it says fire department on my live stream, I think. But on here, this one it'll say department fire. But it's pretty simple. I mean, like it's just the same as the regular Dark of the Moon one, but there's a few different steps. So first we're going to come to the back here and pull up. Doing this will make it so we can pull the legs down. Now, here's where it's a bit different than the Dark of the Moon. Pretty much as you can see, the legs are like this in vehicle mode. And in the Dark of the Moon figure, they're all just folded differently. I don't remember. I think, on the Dark of the Moon figure, the feet will be sticking up at the top of the roof. But in this figure, it kind of just hides all that and makes this a bit better. Next, you're going to close this. Now here, we're going to flip this little panel out, bring this entire thing out, and then just angle the foot, right? I'm going to quickly do this with the other side. Just like that. All right, now that we got the legs done, we're going to go to the back here, and this entire section is going to come down. You're going to go to the sides here, just as the same as the other one. You're going to fold this up on each side. Just like the same on the other one, you're going to rotate the entire front section like that. Then you're going to twist his head. Now, if you angle this down, you can just wait until you hear the snap. Like that. I don't know if you guys could hear. I don't know if you guys can hear that on the stream, but I hope you guys can. This entire section is going to fold up and into there. Now, I don't know how to show this, but there's like this little tab thing right here. And there's a hole in the middle of here for the saw, which I don't know where it is. But that peg will peg into that hole to keep that nice and secure. With these, you could take the wheel and just twist it out. And then put that back in. Take the wheel and twist it out, put it back in. Now, in the instructions, it says for this entire front part right here, to be pulled down like that. But I don't really like the idea much. But anyways, this is Ratchet in his robot mode. He's got a lot of nice detailed colors. The head is pretty good, but it's like a box. It's just a square. They could have done better on that. But yeah, there's Ratchet. Next up, we're going to be doing a little bit more difficult one, but not too much. Decepticon Stinger. Well, I really don't know if you should call him a Decepticon or not because, you know, he does have the symbol on the front. It's purple, but it might look blue. He's mostly red and black, though. A little bit of silver. But I'm not really going to talk too much about this guy. Let's just get started. First, you're going to take the entire top part here and pull it out. After that, you're going to go to the front here and just pull on this area right here. I'm trying to get this like that. It's like the front there. Like that. So it pops out of place. That's getting it into place, though. That's pretty hard. Next, you're just going to pull out on these, kind of getting it back into play, or back into the remote mode place. We're going to go to the bottom here. Just take this entire part here and fold it all the way down. Like so. Then you're going to take this red part here, and it's going to fold all the way down too. Then you're going to go here and flip this little foot out. Sorry about the train, I can't help that. Alright, now that all that's done, there's a little panel here, and it's all flat, but you're going to push that to make it go out, pretty much. Bring this down. Take this, just pull on it, and then this part's a bit hard to do, but right now what we're doing is we're setting the head up. We're going to rotate it all the way around. And then fold all the rest of that up. Then you can take this entire section and just pretty much just rotate it all the way around. Like that. Then this entire section will come down to here and peg into the body. Then you're going to bring that down on each side. Here's where things get a little bit more difficult. This part right here is going to be rotated like so, then brought down. And then this part has to be out, I guess. It doesn't really have to, but it's just how you transform him. Make sure everything's right into place, because right now I'm trying to get these wheels into his torso. Just like that. Take this, just angle it any way you want. It doesn't really matter. Now, here is Stinger in his robot mode. Here's his head. So yeah. Really, there's really not much to say about Stinger. It just should have been a little bit bigger, but oh well. Next up, we're going to be moving on to the Age of Extinction Evasion Mode Bumblebee. Why I'm adding this in here if I'm doing Studio Series is because I didn't know this guy existed until I picked him up at Goodwill. He's all here. He's got his little missile thing there. He's got his doors, which are surprising. But what we're going to do, well, really, it just changes from yellow to black to yellow. It's that. Just same paint scheme, but different. Fold the doors out on each side. Grab the wheels and pull on them to make them come out. Like so. pretty much come to the back and split the back in half. Pull it out. This entire top piece will come up. It'll just split and come up. You will come to the bottom of where his arms are. Just untab them and pull them out on each side. Oh, there we go. I just popped his head out of place. I'll have to do that back. I'll have to put that back after the transformation is. Well, actually, let me try. No, I got it back in. Okay. False alarm. But, once you're done with that, we're going to come to the legs, and we're just going to pretty much push up on this back part while pulling on the leg. And that'll bring the whole thing up. This entire piece will come out. Do the same on this, like that. Grab this section here, just split it. Take these tabs on the top of here, pretty much just pull them out. Bring the whole body down and it will snap into a hole. I have to do this part looking at it because it is extremely difficult with this one. But, yeah. Get his arms all straightened out. Legs all straightened out. But here he is. Invasion mode Bumblebee from Transformers Age of Extinction. Like I did say, he did come with a missile launcher on his arm and a little gun bullet that does not shoot well. That might have just been me, but it might be just me, but anytime I try to shoot it, it does that. I'm going to try one more time. Yeah, like that. I don't think it's meant to be shooting. And another problem with I have this guy is these just like to tend to come up onto his head. But yeah, that's just him. Now we're going to turn the tables. We just got done with a Bumblebee. Now I've got this Bumblebee. This is the Studio Series Bumblebee. Now, a lot of people have problems with this top piece just popping out, like when you're trying to transform him. And yes, I do too, if you decide to try to transform it with it on. Now, I still have not figured out how I can get this to levelly flat out, but that part really doesn't matter. But what you want to do is just completely take the entire top off, and then when he's all complete like this, take the top piece, slide it under, and snap it in to place. And there, it's just that simple. No one ever thought about that. Everyone tried to use this really complicated method, which does not work for me. So, yeah. Anyways, to transform it, we're going to take this piece off and fold it down just for the little transformation bit. Anyways, next we're going to pull on these doors to pull them out of place, like so. This makes the back split. We're going to push up on this to make it come up. We're going to go to the bottom here, take this little panel and fold it up. Take his arm. You got to be careful because one of the arms comes out to form a gun. I currently have no clue. I have no clue where the gun arm is, but oh well. So you're going to pretty much just pull his arm out, and that'll pull this wheel out as well, which is supposed to happen for the transformation. Just going to take the arm and just angle it up. And would you look at that? His arm already came off, and I haven't even touched it yet. I'm not even surprised one bit. Anyways, we're just going to do the same with this. You got to be very careful, or his arm will just decide to let go of itself. Then you're going to take the entire thing and fold it down. This needs to stay out. This will come over here, and the chest piece will snap into there. Fold out his hands. Take these and push them, not too hard, but just to make them so they can go all the way back and down. Next, the feet. This part can be a little bit tricky, but you need to pretty much pull out on this, then push on this top part, so it unfolds his foot. Take his foot, push it, and bring it down. Take this glass panel and put it in. And then take this and pretty much just angle it up. Oh my god, it's late. Quickly do the same on this. I might have to do a two-part on this. I'm running out of time already. Okay, so at this point, it is officially safe to take this and just snap it back on. Like that. And what do you know? It snapped off again. Not really snapped off, but popped off. I try to be as careful as careful with it as I can. I don't want to break this. Now, one thing that would have made this not possible to pop off is if they just took one of those little pins and put it through there. That would have fixed the entire issue. But we get what we get. And there's Bumblebee. Again. All right, now I'm going to be doing a little bit of a bigger one. Constructicon Rampage. This is a pretty nice figure. He's not too big. He's not like complicated. It's pretty simple. You just need to get everything lined up. Now on the bottom, you pull this out, and then just fold this back in for now. And we're going to be taking a look at his little stand. On the bottom, you can pull out this to make the fourth little stand. It's got a peg to put him on because he can't stand on his own. So yeah, there's really not much to that. Anyways, to this, I'm just going to slide that out, come to the side here, right there, and just push it down until it pops out. And then this little panel will fold up to there. Come to the front here and quickly push that up, which pulls up this little wheel thing. Again, on this side, just push this until it pops out, and then fold the little thing up. What this will allow you to do is actually pull these pieces out. Now we're going to take the entire section of the body very tightly, but it will come all the way up. Come to the bottom here and pull on this, and that'll bring that out. So yeah. We're going to come to his hands, pull this back up, take this, and pull it all the way up, and it'll tab into place there. Oh my god, I can't stop yawning. Take this little panel up and bring it all the way up. This part will come out. On this side, it's the same thing. You just rotate it up. What we're doing is forming his hands. And then just take this and fold it down, make it like kind of like that, where he has his whips, his tread whips. I'm going to quickly do this on this side because I just explained what to do on the other side. So yeah. This, make his whip. And pretty much that's his robot mode. Here's his head. It's a nice head sculpt, but now what you do to make it so he can stand is you take the stand and you just plug it in on the bottom of him to make him stand. Kind of like this. You guys can't really see it that well, but oh well. Now, on with the next figure, which is going to be another big one. This is the Studio Series Leader Class Blackout. But before we take a look at Blackout, we are going to take a look at his companion, Scorponok. Now, Scorponok's pretty okay. There's his head. He's got drills for hands. He's got his little stinger. He's overall okay. He's pretty nice for a figure, but... And I'm out of time. All right. Well, we'll be taking a look at not Barricade, but well, I'm gonna have to make another live stream because I'm officially out of time. I'm gonna be doing Blackout later on tomorrow, Optimus Prime tomorrow, Studio Series Barricade tomorrow, Sideswipe tomorrow, and maybe, or wait, no. And also have Ironhide, which I will be doing tomorrow. And then there's this guy, which I don't know. I might make... You know what? You guys tell me. Do you want to see this guy transformed or not? That'll be for you to decide.